Chinese characters derive their meaning from their parts, like Lego bricks. While this channel mainly focuses on the Lego bricks that stand for abstract concepts, in this video we review some of the most commonly used pictogram bricks, which stand for concrete objects. In particular, the elements set: the tree, water, fire, earth, the sun, and the moon. We will show how they compose with other concrete objects and with abstract concepts to form new characters. And once you have these object bricks, your learning of the abstract concept bricks will become easier. If you are new to Chinese, learn what these object bricks mean before you learn how they sound. Chinese characters are ideograms. The meaning is fixed in the character, while the sound shifts with the dialect or even the language. Japanese borrowed these characters and reads them its own way. The meanings came along unchanged, and inside a compound, an object brick is not pronounced at all. You still work out what the whole character means from the meaning of its parts. So feel free to say these bricks in your own language for now and add the sound later. It began as a picture, a tree, branches reaching up, roots below. As a Lego brick, it stands for a tree or wood. Double it, many trees, the woods. Triple it, a great many trees, the forest. Now with an abstract brick, tree plus boundary, the outermost of a tree, the root. Wood plus the concept to cover, a wooden object that gets covered to have its form taken, a model. Wood plus the concept to split open. Its original meaning is to split wood open. Today it means to analyze, splitting a problem open to see what's inside. A flowing stream with drops at its sides, water. Inside a character, this brick slims down to 3 drops. Triple it, a vast expanse of water. Water plus the concept to cover, water veiled away, a place where the water is hidden, the desert. Water plus prominent, the prominent water. To the ancient Chinese, pushing south from the Yellow River Plains, this was the most outstanding river they had ever seen, the Yangtze. Today, it names any great river. Water plus abundant, water in abundance, the ocean. 3 bricks this time. Water plus wood plus the concept to hold, a wooden structure that holds water on its path. A water channel. Today, it means any channel, even for money or information. Fire drawn as a flame. This is its modern form. At the bottom of a character, it sometimes flattens into 4 dots. Double it, a lot of fire, scorching heat. Woods plus fire, woods set aflame, to burn. Fire plus a head burning up. Vexed, annoyed, irritated. A bird over the fire, a bird burned, scorched. Today it also means anxious, the scorched mind. Fire plus the concept to hold, fire held in its place, a torch. A mound of soil raised on the ground. As a Lego brick, it stands for earth or soil. Earth plus boundary, the outermost of the land, a land boundary, the horizon. Now add a beast to earth and boundary, a beast acting on the land boundary, pushing it outward to break new ground. Earth plus the concept to cover, earth that covers and conceals, a grave. And one more, worth a closer look, farmland plus earth. Together they give li, village. To the ancient Chinese, farmland and earth were the defining features of a village, which is why they wrote the village character as a farmland plus earth. Moreover, they organized village households into units. 5 households make 1 ling, 5 ling make 1 li. So, li also referred to 25 households, organized in groups of 5. And joining the 2 unit words gives ling li, the neighborhood. From this concrete scene of 25 households organized into groups, an abstract concept was extracted. Inner order, the inner structural pattern that holds a thing together. This concept goes on to build other characters. For example, jade plus inner order to carve jade along its inner veins. It extended to mean reason, the inner structure that holds an argument together. Dropping the emphasis on order, inner order becomes simply inside. Combine it again with earth, the brick we started with, into the earth, to bury. A circle with a mark at its center, the sun, that is what the brick stands for. Triplet, a lot of light, glittering, sparkling. Today it describes anything sparkling and names the crystal. Now, direction and time. The sun behind a tree. The sun rising behind the tree. The east where the sun rises. The sun above the horizon line. Daybreak, dawn. It also means, figuratively, beginning. Notice how direction and time characters are built by expressing the visual relationship between the sun and other objects. The same dawn built another way, the sun with an abstract concept, to cross a boundary, the sun crossing the horizon, dawn. The sun plus the concept to cover, the sun being veiled away, dusk. Dusk, too, was once written by placing the sun against another object, the same logic as the east and dawn characters, the sun sinking into the grasses, dusk. Then this concrete scene of the sun being veiled turned into a concept to cover, and as a concept it built the desert, the grave, and rebuilt dusk itself. That story is a whole video on this channel. So, the sun builds direction and time either through its visual relationship with another object or with an abstract concept. A crescent, the moon. As a Lego brick, it stands for the moon and for time periods. The sun plus the moon, the two lights of the sky together, bright. One more time character. We have seen the left side of the picture. It is the sun in the grass, the dusk scene. So the sun in the grass scene is actually ambiguous and can mean either of the twilights, dusk, or dawn. The ancient Chinese used the moon brick to disambiguate. It means dawn when the moon is present and dusk otherwise. And that makes sense. The moon is more prominent at the dawn twilight when the sky transitions from darkness to light than the other way around. 3 ways to build dawn. They are all dawn, the same idea underneath, but each is its own word with its own shade of meaning. The sun above the horizon also means a beginning, and the sun in the grass with the moon took on a period sense. It is the same character as the dynasty. 1 idea, 3 characters, each with a life of its own. The moon, here meaning time periods, plus the concept to designate the designated time. A set time, a date, a deadline, a term. 1 last warning. When you see this shape on the left side of a character, it is not the moon at all, but the brick that means flesh, which looks almost identical. With these 6 bricks in hand, your learning of the abstract concept bricks will become easier, and more of them are on the way. Subscribe so you do not miss them.